So that could never happen. Never, 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 never. So 19 and 20. So we Genesis chapter 46. Right. We're going to go to we're in chapter 46, yeah? We're going to go to verse 19. Genesis 46 verse 19. And the sons of Rachel, Jacob's wife, were Joseph and Benjamin, which we already know, yeah? And unto Joseph in the land of Egypt were born Manasseh and Ephraim, which Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, the priest of On, bare unto him. Yeah? So it's just showing you again, right? Now, okay, so and that's just showing you that these were them. Now, if we go back up here, it says here, if we go back up to the chapter 46, verse 1, it says, and Israel took his journey with all that he had, and he came to Beersheba, and offered sacrifice unto the Most High of his father Isaac. And the Most High spake unto Israel in the vision of the night, and said, Jacob, Jacob. And he said, Here am I. And he said, I am the Most High, the power of thy father. Fear not to go down into Egypt, for I will take thee, I will there make of thee a great nation, and I will go down with thee into Egypt, and I will also surely bring thee up again. And Joseph shall put his hand upon thine eyes. Yeah? So in Genesis chapter 46, verse 5. And Jacob rose up from Beersheba, and the sons of Israel carried Jacob their father and their little ones and their wives in the wagons which Pharaoh had sent to carry him. And he took their cattle and their goods which they had gotten in the land of Canaan, and came into Egypt, Jacob and all his seed with him, his sons and his sons' sons with him, his daughters and his sons' daughters, and all the seed brought he with him into Egypt. Right? So that's there, he was Egyptian, verse 8 to 21. So now we're going to go to Genesis chapter 48. We'll start at verse 8. Just to show you the point I was talking about earlier about Joseph's sons, right? Remember, Joseph married a Hamite, an African, an Egyptian. Her name was Asenath. Her father was an Egyptian priest, yeah? So, chapter 48, Genesis chapter 48, verse 8. And Israel beheld Joseph's sons and said, Who are these? Right? And Joseph said unto his father, They are my sons, whom the Most High has given me in this place. And he said, Bring them, I pray thee, unto me, and I will bless them. So how the hell is Israel, Jacob, looking to bless Joseph's two sons if they weren't Israelites? Their mothers are Africans. So, the fact that their mother's not Jewish, not an Israelite, not belong to any of the 12 tribes, right? How is it that he can bless them then? Because that just totally annihilates those so-called Jews, those Eastern Europeans, those so-called Israelis, telling you that your mother has to be a Jew for you to be a Jew. That is a lie. And the scripture tells you that. Because how the hell is Jacob, Israel, looking to bless his sons, his grandsons, if their mother is an African? That just totally blows out what those so-called dirty gutter rat Jews are telling people. Why isn't it the world waking up to this? Why doesn't no one want to speak about this? Because it's another lie that the white man has conjured together that they're going to keep. These are proud people. You know, when you tell a lie, you've told it so much that you believe it's the truth. That's what these gutter rats have done. They've been telling themselves a lie for centuries now that they actually believe it's the truth. Whereas the scripture tells you, no, no, no. We go back to Genesis chapter 48, verse 8. Start at the top again. And Israel beheld Joseph's sons, and said, Who are these? And Joseph said unto his father, They are my sons, whom the Most High has given me in this place, which is Egypt. And he said, bring them, I pray thee, unto me, and I will bless them. Now the eyes of Israel were dim for age, so that he could not see. And he brought them near unto him, and he kissed them, and embraced them. And Israel said unto Joseph, I had not thought to see thy face, and lo, the Most High has showed me also thy seed. And Joseph brought them out from between his knees, and he bowed himself with his face to the earth. And Joseph took them both, Ephraim in his right hand, towards Israel's left hand, and Manasseh in his left hand, towards Israel's right hand. So if you can imagine, Joseph would be sitting here, with Ephraim, his son, in his right hand, and Manasseh, his other son, in his left hand. And his father, Israel, Jacob, is sitting in front of him. And he's saying, his father's getting ready to bless him, to bless his children, right? And Manasseh in his left hand towards Israel's right hand, right? And brought them near unto him. And Israel stretched out his right hand. So now Joseph, his father, stretched out his right hand and laid it upon Ephraim's head, who was the younger, and his left hand upon Manasseh's head, guiding his hands wittingly, for Manasseh was the firstborn. Right. So in a funny sort of way, Joseph's got two sons, just like how his grandfather Isaac had two sons, Esau and Jacob. Yeah. So, and he blessed Joseph and said, and put his hand upon him, and he was the younger, and Israel stretched out his right hand and laid it upon Ephraim's head, who was the younger. Ephraim was the younger, and his left hand upon Manasseh's head, guiding his hands wittingly, for Manasseh was the firstborn. And he blessed Joseph and said, the Most High, before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac did walk, the Most High which fed me all my life long and unto this day, the angel which redeemed me from all evil, bless the lads, and let my name be named on them. And the name of my fathers Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into a multitude in the midst of the earth. Right? So, how the hell could Israel, who is Jacob, give such a sacrilegious blessing from the Most High on Joseph's two sons if they didn't qualify as Israelites? The Lord would never let it happen. The Most High would never bless that, would never allow that to happen. But he did, because we go back to the point, for you to be an Israelite, it depends on your father, the seed, where the seed comes from. Not the incubator, the mother, it's the seed. So if the seed is an Israelite seed, the lions that come from that seed are Israelites. If the seed is a Hamite seed and the mother is an Israelite mother, those children are Hamites, not Israelites. Don't give a fuck who the mother is. It depends on who the father is. That's why the scripture says, and he blessed Joseph and said to the Most High, before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac did walk, the Most High which fed me all my life long unto this day, the angel which redeemed me from all evil, bless the lads and let my name be named on them. And the name of my fathers Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into a multitude in the midst of the earth. And when Joseph saw that his father laid his right hand upon the head of Ephraim, it displeased him. Why? Because he was the younger. And he held up his father's hand to remove it from Ephraim's head unto Manasseh's head. And Joseph said unto his father, not so, my father, for this is the firstborn, but thy right hand is upon his head. And his father refused and said, I know it, my son, I know it. He also shall become a people, and he also shall be great. But truly, his younger brother shall be greater than he, and his seed shall become a multitude of nations. Yeah? And he blessed them that day, saying, in thee shall all Israel bless, saying, the Most High make thee as Ephraim and as Manasseh. And he set Ephraim before Manasseh. And Israel said unto Joseph, behold, I die, but the Most High shall be with you, and bring you again unto the land of your fathers. Moreover, I have given to thee one portion above thy brethren, which I took out of the hand of the Amorite with my sword and with my bow. So think about this. Jacob said, Israel said, and he blessed them that day, saying, in thee shall Israel bless, saying, the Most High made thee as Ephraim, as Manasseh, and he set Ephraim before Manasseh. So it was the same kind of way which happened to him, because he got the blessing from his father. He was the younger one, but he got it. Esau was the older one, but Jacob got the higher blessing. Esau got a different blessing. So it's the same kind of thing. He said, look, Ephraim's going to be a bigger player than Manasseh. So he got the higher blessing than Manasseh. Yeah? Because you've got to remember, what comes from the tribe of Ephraim? Joshua. Joshua came from that tribe. Joshua's father, Nun. I think he was the leader of the Ephraimites. But that's where he comes from. So that alone should show you that he could never bless those two children. Those two children could never become tribes in the future. They became, because remember, they replaced Joseph. They were considered a half tribe. They replaced their father Joseph at the table. It could never happen. Their mother wasn't Hamite. But it didn't matter what their mother was. It's who their father was. Anyway, we're going to quickly go to Numbers. We're going to quickly just throw you some scriptures here just to finish this off. Yeah? We're going to quickly go to Numbers. Numbers chapter 1. Everyone knows this one. Chapter 1 verse 18. We'll start at verse 1 first. And the Most High spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tabernacle of the congregation, on the first day of the second month, in the second year, after they come out of the land of Egypt, saying, take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, after their families, by the house of their fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their poles. Not by the house of their mothers, by the house of their fathers. Let me read it again. Numbers chapter 1, verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tabernacle of the congregation, on the first day of the second month, in the second year, after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, right, after their families. So the Most High wants him now to make an account of all the children right, of Israel, after their families, after their tribes, right. He wants to know how much is in each tribe and make an account of them, all the children of Israel, by the house of their fathers, not mothers, fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their poles. Right? Same thing we do now, we do polling. If we jump down to verse 18, and they assembled all the congregations, this is Numbers chapter 1 verse 18, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upwards, by their poles. And the Most High commanded Moses, so he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. Need I say no more? That is just self-explanatory. Right? I'm going to quickly jump down to Numbers verse 44. So we're still in chapter 1, Numbers chapter 1, verse 44. Yeah? Now, these are those that were numbered, which Moses and Aaron numbered, and the princes of Israel, being 12 men, not the princesses of Israel, being 12 women, but the princes of Israel, being 12 men, each one was for the house of his fathers. Yeah? So that just tells you. So now we're going to go down to, we're going to move down to, I want to quickly go to Ezra. Ezra, we're going to hit Ezra. Because we have to just put this right, man. We have to put this truth out there. Ezra chapter 2 verse 59. Yeah? Ezra chapter 2 verse 59, Old Testament. And these